वामे भूमिसुता पुरश्च हनुमान् पश्चात् सुमित्रासुतः शत्रुघ्नो भरतश्च पार्श्वदलयोः वायुवादिकोणेषु च सुग्रीवश्च विभीषणश्च युवराट् तारासुतो जाम्बवान् मध्ये नीलसरोजकोमलरुचिं रामं भजे श्यामलं रामं भजे श्यामलं. After the departure of Bharatha, Sri Rama continues to dwell in Chitrakoota, but he is very much missing Bharata. Ihame Bharato drishtaha matarascha sanagaraha. When he comes out of his hut, he sees this is a place where Bharata came to meet me. He was pleading to come back. This is the place where I saw my mothers and I saw my people, Matarascha Sanagaraha. So heavy-heartedly, he resolves to go to Dandaka forest. He doesn't want to stay there since he misses Bharata and mothers. That is how he leaves Chitrakoota and goes to Dandaka forest. We are now in the fag end of the second book of Ayodhya Ramayana, Valmiki Ramayana. This is Ayodhya Kanda, the second book. He is about to enter into a dense forest, Dandakaranya. So from Chitrakoota, on the way to Dandakaranya, he comes to a beautiful ashrama. This is Atri Maharshi's ashrama. Hope you all know the story, right? Assuming that you know the story, I am narrating. Atri Maharshi is sitting outside in veranda. Rama with Sita and Lakshmana comes there and prostrates before Atri Maharshi. At evening, ashrama looks like this. A small cottage. Outside the cottage, in a veranda, Atri Maharshi is sitting. Solitude, very peaceful ambience. Atri Maharshi invites Sita, Rama and Lakshmana and make them to sit there. He blesses them. Sachapi Bhagavan Atrihi Putravat Pratyapadyate. Atri Maharshi accepts. Why accepts? Atri Maharshi sees all of them as his own children. It's a very significant place. Of course, what we are enjoying here is Valmiki's Ramayana. Therefore, we taste the humanness of Rama here. The same episode in Ramcharitamanas is something different. When Rama comes to Atri Maharshi's ashrama, Atri Maharshi stands up and prostrates before Rama and praises Rama. There will be a stuti. You are Paramatman, you are Bhagavan. That is how Atri Maharshi will what to say, Lord Ramachandra. But here Rama prostrates before Atri Maharshi, and Atri Maharshi blesses Rama, and he sees Rama as his own son. Putravatu pratyapadyata. And here my father, Sri Anna, Sri Krishna Premi Swamigal, he gives a very interesting interpretation for the word Putravatu pratyapadyata. Atri accepts Rama to be his son. Of course, Atri had a son. Hope you all know. Who is he? Any idea? Have you heard of Dattatreya? Yes. Dattatreya is a son of Atri Maharshi. And Dattatreya is also Bhagavan Narayana's avatara. Okay. Already Atri Maharshi is a father of Bhagavan. Okay. Even after giving birth to Dattatreya, because the story goes in this way in Bhagavatam, Atri Maharshi was in tapasya, Bhagavan Narayana appeared in front of him and said, I am offering myself to you. That is why the child born is named as Datta. Datta means offered, dedicated, like Nivedita. Nivedita means submitted, dedicated. Datta means offered. He is offered. Narayana offered himself to his father, Atri Maharshi. The word Atreya came to him because he is a son of Atri. Atri's son, therefore he is Atreya. Like Raghu's lineage, therefore Raghava. Okay. But even after giving birth to the great Lord, Atri Maharshi had some discrepancy. Can I tell like that? Some kurai. Kurai, how to translate in English? Some shortcoming. Even after giving birth to Bhagavan. What's that? Dattatreya became a Avaduta, Paramahamsa, Sannyasin. And he did not see any daughter-in-law. Any father loves to see his son get married, and he wants to have grandsons, granddaughters. Ihaivastam maviyaustam vishwamayur veshnutam krilantav putraihi naptrubihi. Okay. Atri is missing all these things, grandchildren, because he's a Paramahams. Okay. So that kind of kurai, that kind of shortcoming Atri has in his mind. To remove that, again Bhagavan is coming to the same ashram. Narayana, who came in the form of Dattatreya, now again comes here because now this Narayana is Grihastha. With his wife he comes, right? So Atri Maharshi sees her as daughter-in-law. Now he had some unfulfillment. I did not see daughter-in-law in my life. Now I am seeing my daughter-in-law. He is very happy. They are conversing. Meanwhile, Atri Maharshi says, my wife Anasuya is inside. By the way, if I have to narrate as per the text, Atri and Anasuya were sitting outside, receiving this family, Rama, Sita and Lakshmana. Sita, Rama, Lakshmana. They were talking, all of them were talking. Meanwhile, Anasuya went inside. Now, Atri Maharshi understands. What does he understand? Can you guess? Why Anasuya went inside? What Atri Maharshi understood by that?
She's sad.
Good guess.
She's fulfilling the role of a mother or a mother-in-law.
Uh-huh. Yes. She wants, no, you are closer. You are closer to the answer. She wants to talk to Sita privately. Okay. That Atri Maharshi understands. And Atri says to the three, Rama, Sita and Lakshmana. He starts to talk on Anasuya. He glorifies Anasuya. Anasuya is a very great soul. And she is a woman of tapasya. These are all dry lands. Due to her tapasya, this land has become prosperous. Like Bhagiratha brought Ganga from heaven. Here Anasuya brought Ganga through her tapasya. This Ganga is called as Mandakini. Mandakini is a small river. It starts somewhere nearby Satna, a district. In modern language, on those days, these districts were not existing. It flows through Chitrakoota and merges somewhere in Yamuna. This is also taken to be Ganga. That is why it is called as Mandakini. Ganga's another name is Mandakini. This river also is taken to be Mandakini. This Mandakini came here only due to the tapasya of Anasuya. Asuya has two meanings. One hatred, another one jealousy. Of course, both of them are same. Anasuya means one who is devoid of hatred, please come, and jealousy. That is Anasuya. And this Anasuya, Atri is glorifying Anasuya and says, may Sita enter into the cottage and have darshan of the mother. Then Rama says Sita, may you go and see Anasuya Mata. That is how Sita enters into the cottage. In the cottage, within the cottage, there is Agnihotra Shala. In front of that ritual fire, she is sitting like another ritual fire. She is resplendent. Anasuya. Anasuya is resplendent, Tejaswini. Sita comes and bows down. She prostrates before Anasuya. Sita is a young child. She is only 18 years old, Ashtadasahi Varshani. Mama Janmani Ganyate. At the age of her exile, to the deep forest, Sita is 18 years, Rama is 24. Okay. Now, Anasuya is a very old lady. Shithilam, Valitam, Vruddham. Means with her wrinkles. Pravate Kadali Miba. She is like banana, says Valmiki. She is like a Kadali. Yes, ripe banana. And that old granny, overwhelmed with joy, she hugs Sita, smells the head of Sita, and places this girl on her lap. As if granny and grandchild are meeting each other. And she is starting to, cajole Sita, telling, Tektva jnati janam site manam vruddhim cha bhamini avaruddham vane ramam ekatvam anugachasi nagarasto vanasto vaga. She says to Sita, giving up all the riches, both in Ayodhya and Mithila. Even giving up riches can be possible for you because you are very pure hearted. But how did you give up your friends? How did you give up your relatives? Okay. Normally, all women do sacrifice when they come from their Maikagar, when they come from their parents' house to the husband's house. That itself is a sacrifice. In that sense, Sita gave up Mithila and she stays in Ayodhya. That itself is a sacrifice. As a continuation of that sacrifice, she gives up Ayodhya to in-laws and the parents and the friends. She has given up everything and she has come with this gentleman who is sitting outside, this Ramachandra. Shubho va yadi va ashubha yasam strinam priyo bharta tasam lokaha mahodayaha. This is the nature of the noble woman. They never give up their husband at any cost. Anasuya says this. As soon as Sita listens to these words of Anasuya, Sita responded, "What is great about my job? I have done whatever I need to do. And see, if I have to be glorified, you should glorify a woman only if she doesn't give up a rude husband." Okay. There are women in the world who never give up at any cost to their wicked husbands also, rude husbands also. My husband is Devata to me. Who can be better than Rama? Kim punaryaha gunashlagyaha sanukroshaha jitendriyaha sthiranuragaha dharmatma matruvat pitruvat priyaha. Oh, you have not seen on that particular day when Rama started his journey to the forest, not only me, the whole of Ayodhya, not only humans but also animals, they all started to follow Rama. Sutramillam pintodare tulganam adaindavane அற்றவர்க்கு அருமருந்தே அயோத்தி நகர்கதிபதியே. கற்றவர்கள் தான் வாழும் கண்ணபுரத்தென் கருமணியே சிற்றவை தன் சொற்கொண்டாய் ஸ்ரீராமா தாலேலோ. Thousands of people, they followed Rama. Somehow Rama manages them to sleep there in the bank of river Tamasa and came out of Ayodhya. Even the horses in the palace and the cows in cowshed, they shed tears when Rama was going out of Ayodhya. And it's not a wonder if I follow him. Kim punaryaha gunashlagyaha sanukroshaha, he is ever compassionate. Jitendriyaha, he has restrained his senses. Sthiranuragaha, his love is firm. Dharmatma, he is righteous. Matruvatu pitruvatu priyaha, he is lovable to me like my father and mother. These are the statements of Sita Devi. This is how Sita glorifies Rama. When you look at this shloka, they are general values of Rama. Of course, in many places in the epic, Valmiki gives these values. He describes Rama, he ascribes these values to Rama, like Jitendriyaha, Sanukroshaha. In several other places, he ascribes these values to Sita also, to Hanuman also. These are general human values. But in this context, a wife is talking about her husband. Therefore, every value here has to be seen in wife's point of view. That is how it has to be interpreted. She is talking about a husband's virtue. Therefore, can we interpret these words in the wife's point of view? What's that shloka? Kim punaryaha gunashlagya sanukroshaha. Sanukroshaha means compassionate. Rama is compassionate. Compassionate means compassionate to me. That's the meaning. Rama is compassionate to me. This may not be a good expression. If some poor person comes, we can say, Rama is compassionate to the poor. If someone is suffering, we can say Rama is compassionate to the sufferer. Rama is compassionate to Jatayu. Rama is compassionate to the squirrel. Rama is compassionate to Sugriva. Everything is fine. This expression doesn't look nice. Which expression? Rama is compassionate to Sita. How can we? Because Sita is Rama's equal. Equals cannot shower compassion to each other. Right? And husband and wife, they are equal. No. This equality of husband and wife, all these things are very modern, new development. Early Shastras don't know about it. We can't tell like that. Vedic mantra says like this. Vedic mantra talks about the equality of husband and wife. The same matrimonial mantra. The Vedic ritual which is happening, marriage mantra. In marriage, extremely important ritual is Saptapadi, in which husband holds the toe of wife. You are showing Panigrahana. Yeah. In Panigrahana, husband and wife, they hold hands each other. They join their hands. This is Padagrahana. Husband touches the toe of wife and 7 steps he moves. At that time, he chants a mantra, Sakha Saptapada Bhava. Sakayau Saptapada Babhuva. Sakyam te gameyam Sakyanma Mayoshtaha. Okay. Samayava Sankalpavahi Sampriyau Rochishnu Samanasya Manav. A beautiful mantra. Sakha Saptapada Bhava means you are my friend through these 7 steps. I have attained your friendship and you have attained my friendship. We don't get part from this friendship. We are not going to get separated at all in this friendship. We will plan together, we will resolve together. Samayava, Sankalpavahai. We love each other, Sampriyav. We shine each other, Rochishnu. And our minds are together, Samanasya Manav. That's how it goes. The mantra goes. It's a beautiful mantra. So, when the mantra runs, I attain your friendship, we are friends and all. The word used is Sakha and Sakhya. The commentator is not contented with interpreting the word Sakhya as friendship. He goes further. He goes to the root of the word Sakhya. What is why a friend is called Sakha? This is because of samana khyati. Sakha means one who has samana khyati or samana khyati. Samana khyati again means equal status. Friend is called as Sakha because he has equal status. Okay. This equal status is very important. Wife is called as Sakha, Sakhi it should be, but in Chandasa, she is also Sakha. Sakha Saptapada Bhava. Wife is called as Sakha, husband is called as Sakha. Even Kalidasa says like this. Mahishya Mahishi Sakha in Raghuvamsha. This is because both of them share the equal status, like Ardhanarishwara. Okay. If you go through the Vedic mantras in matrimonial ceremony, very interesting. We should not reveal the meaning of those mantras. What is the mantra? Say, Samragyi susure bhava, Samragyi susram bhava, Nanandari samragyi bhava, Samragyi adi devrushu. Be the queen of your father-in-law, be the queen of your mother-in-law, be the queen of your brothers-in-law and sisters-in-law. This is how a bride is invited into house. Up to our times, we chant all these things, but we don't know the meaning. In the next mantra, okay, let me reveal, it's okay. Patyur murdhanam aroha. Place your foot upon your husband's head. That is what Calcutta Kali is doing, right? Place your foot upon your husband's head. Patyuhu murdhanam aroha. Vedic mantra. Okay. So that's how it goes. I am remembered of an episode in Mahabharata. Okay. Here also a very pleasant ambience like this. Around this cottage, we have nature. Nice breeze. In veranda, like Rama and Atri are sitting. In veranda, Maharshi Markandeya and Yudhishthira and Lord Krishna, they are sitting. They are conversing each other. Very nice conversation. This is called as Markandeya Samasya Parva. Lots and lots of things they are talking regarding Vedanta, yoga, so on and so forth. All are males. Okay. So Satyabhama is not comfortable. She enters into the house because inside the house Draupadi is sitting. She is cooking, I think. Satyabhama enters into the house and sees Draupadi. Then conversation starts. That conversation is also recorded in Mahabharata. A very nice conversation. Satyabhama asks a question. Do you know what's the question? Very important question. All of you should know that. Question is this. How to control the husband? And I see, my dear Draupadi, your husband is perfectly under your control. Okay. I want to control my husband also. Rukmini doesn't ask these questions. Okay. Since it is Satyabhama, she asked this question. Hope that you may have some technique. So, see, I'm wondering. Very great heroes they are. Yudhishthira, Bhimasena, Arjuna. They all are under your control. You are matchless. Please tell me, do you have any mantra or any method to control the husband. Then Satyabhama Draupadi says, yes, I have. What's that? What is that? I want to know. Or any creeper, any kind of oshadi. Now, Draupadi said a very important thing. Very important advice. Renouncing the tendency of controlling is a method to control a person. Okay. This is not only with the husband-wife relationship. In any relationship. Okay. If it is a small baby, that's a different thing. Someone has grown up. The son is 35 years old. If a father tries to control, can't control. You know, someone said to me, my cousin said to me, see, now I'm in a very great position. But I don't take food outside. Even after my long meetings, I generally come to house to have food. Do you know why? If I take food outside, I am remembered of my granny. Why? Will granny scold you? No, she doesn't scold me. She never scolds at all. She'll be sitting there in the house and she'll say, I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you. I did not have dinner. That's why in the remembrance of granny, I am forced to come to the house. Okay. Only the true affection, only through the true affection, where you give yourself, giving up the tendency to control, by that only you can control your husband. It's a very beautiful idea. Of course, this is another form of karma yoga, which Draupadi is talking about. Later in the Gita, Krishna is going to talk about the science of karma yoga a lot. This is a different form of karma yoga. Coming back to the point, we have to understand these Vedic mantras in that way. Patyur murdhanam aroha. Place your foot upon husband's head. You can't take it literally. Literally, we can't do it. But if we have true affection, husband himself will take that foot upon his head. We need not try that. Yeah, in Gita Govinda. Nice. Yeah. Smara, what is that? Smara Garada Khandanam, Mama Shirasi Mandanam. Okay. And there is a story, very nice story. Jayadeva, the author of Gita Govindam, he feels that Krishna is taking the lotus feet of Radha upon his head, but he is hesitant to write that passage. He hesitates to write that passage. Therefore, he did not write that passage. He went to have bath. When he came back and saw in that notebook, this passage is already written. It is told that Puri Jagannatha himself came and wrote that passage. He accepted it. Accepted it. See, it's consistent. It all starts from the Veda. Patyur Murdhanam Aroha, Vedic mantra is there. Then you see in Tantra, Bhavatarini, placing the and then placing the lotus feet on Mahakala. This is the deity of Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. And you see in Gita Govindam. Next. You don't take all these things in a literal sense. Need not be literal at all. But this is... Okay. Yeah. She said, yeah. Okay. Your parents, somewhere, any Calcutta connection? Nothing. Just probably Ramakrishna mission?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, nice, nice.
They
Okay.
wanted to name Bharatha.
Okay.
Grandmother's daughter. She wanted to name Bharatha.
Okay, nice, nice. So, you need to understand only the concept behind the symbol. Okay, concept behind the symbol is due to the affection. Krishna voluntarily submits himself to Radha. That is, you find in Gita Govinda. Draupadi controlling where I left. Hmm? Yeah.
We started with Atri Ashrama, where Sita
Yes.
and Bharatha, right? From there we entered into the Dwapara Yuga, getting Draupadi Devi.
No, no, that story is the main story. I'm going to continue it. In between, Draupadi came. Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
That's Dwapara Yuga. This is Treta Yuga.
Yeah, Ramayana Sathsangha. Yeah.
So how we mixed up the entry of Draupadi.
No, just to give, see, I went to Vedic mantra, and to give an example, I came to Draupadi. Yeah. Now you have connected rightly. I was just searching for, you reminded me. In Vedic mantra, the mantra runs in this way: Sakha Saptapada Bhava. Equal status. Husband, wife have equal status. This is what we see in the Vedic mantra. Then where comes compassion? Sanukroshaha. Why it is told Sri Rama is compassionate to me? How Sita can feel it? The answer is yes, compassion can come even among equals. See, if my equal friend is suffering from a fever, definitely I can be compassionate to him. Or if a friend unexpectedly calls me and tells, please help me, my husband is suffering from some heart attack, then I rush. These are all different kinds of compassion. It can be possible even among equals. Especially, women have several issues, right? Some problems, some physical problems, which males don't have. Regarding that, some husbands may not understand it at all. Okay, because they don't know women's problem. They may not, probably at the time of menopause or in these times, males may not understand the female problem at all. They may think they also have the same body as they have. Okay. But women have their own physical illness which males may not face. In those contexts, Rama understands those things thoroughly and helps Sita. That is denoted here by the word compassion. Sanukroshaha, Jitendriyaha. Jitendriyaha, Rama is with restrained senses. What does it mean? It means Rama is Ekapatni Vrata. Only as the extension of this Jitendriya, the word Sthiranuragaha comes. Rama's love is firm. Okay, Sthira. Anurag means love. Sthiranuragaha. Rama doesn't waver in his mind. Rama is not getting disturbed. Rama's love is firm to Sita. Sthiranuragaha. Then, to any woman who comes from parents' house to husband's house, some kind of discomfort may be there. Sita says, Pitruvatu Matruvatu Priyaha. I am with Rama as if I am with my father and mother. Okay, I don't miss any comfort of my Maika Ghar. Pitruvatu Matruvatu Priyaha. These are all husband's duty. Husband's duties. Sita says all these things and says, these are the qualities of Rama. Rama takes care of me very well. And what is a great surprise if I accompany him to the forest? Anasuya says to Sita, anyhow, giving up everything and following Rama is a very tough job, not an easy thing. Even after having Rama like husband, many don't do that. It is your virtue. You followed Rama. You are facing these tough times with Rama. You are staying in forest. That is your greatness. And if I glorify you, you attribute your greatness also to your husband. That is also your greatness. Okay. You are telling credit goes to Rama. You are not accepting that credit. You see your value also as the value of Rama. In this way, you are very great. Anyhow, I want to listen to a story from you. Katham kanchit anupriyam. Anupriyam is a wonderful word. The most lovable story, Anasuya says. To whom it is lovable? Probably lovable to Sita herself, the narrator. Lovable to Anasuya, the listener. Probably lovable to Rama also. Lovable to all of us. What is that? Sita's marriage. Tell me about your own marriage. Anasuya is asking. Here Sri Anna, my father, sets this, explains this in a beautiful way, even though it is not found in text. See, I also wanted to come to your marriage, but for some reasons we couldn't go there, we couldn't come to Mithila. And we heard that you guys have come to Chitrakoot. I said to my husband, can we go and meet? Tata, who is sitting there, he said, no, if we go and meet, he may not come here. He would have thought, okay, we had the darshan of Atri Maharshi and Anasuya, we will move to Dandaka forest. Rama has to come to our house. Therefore, wait, they will come. This is what he consoled me. I am waiting to see you. I am waiting for all of you. Now you have come here. I am curious to know about your marriage. Many people from this region also went for your marriage. They are talking a lot. From your own lips, I want to listen to that. Then Sita is narrating from her own lips her marriage. My marriage is a long story. Uttita medinim bhitva kshetre halamu kakshate ge. When my father Janaka Maharaja was performing a yajna, he was plowing, because plowing is a part of the ritual. Whoever performs that yajna has to plow. When the king was plowing, from the furrow, a child came. Child appeared. Child is shining, sweet child with a smiling face, chubby cheeks, with the curly hair. Seeing Janaka Maharaja, the child is smiling face. Janaka Maharaja was surprised. What is that song? Hindi song. Beautiful song actually. Jahan khet mein hal ke niche khela karti Sita hai. Khela karti Sita hai. इसके सैनिक समर भूमि में गाया करते गीता है जहां खेत में हल के नीचे खेला करती सीता है. So Janaka Maharaja was very happy. He took me and named me Sita, because Sita is a Rigvedic deity. In Rigveda, presiding deity of furrow is Sita. Only by chanting those mantras one has to plow when in this yajna. So at that time he got this child. Therefore he named after the deity. Okay, Sita. And Sita is growing. What happens now? Mameyam, this is also told. He lifts up that baby. What happened? An inner voice was heard. Dharmena tanaya tave. Through dharma, she is your daughter. Okay. This is beautiful. In this context, the word dharma is used. You know, once Ramanuja, as a small boy, Ramanujacharya, as a small boy, he was wandering in the forest. He escaped from his killers. Few persons have planned to kill him. He escaped from that. He was roaming in forest as a small boy. At that time, a hunter couple rescued him. Okay. And this hunter couple, they are conversing each other. Huntress says to the hunter, this child is wonderful. How nice it will be if we have this boy as our child. Then this boy replies, I am already your child. Because one who gives birth is a son, and through dharma you are my parents. Because one who rescues also is father or mother. This is what that boy says. I'm just connecting this story with that control. In both the stories, the word dharma comes. Dharmena tanaya tava. Through dharma, this girl is my daughter. Anyhow, sneho mayi nipatitaha. Mameyam tanaye tyuktva sneho mayi nipatitaha. He identifies himself with that child. He pours the pure love, true love to the child, and soaked with the love of the child, sneho mai mama iyam tanaye tiktva. This identification has come. This is what Sita says. One who has no identification to anything in the world. Janaka is well known for his detachment. You know, Mithilayam Pradiptayam, Shanti Purva, Mahabharata Shanti Purva, there is a story. Bhishmacharya says this to Yudhishthira. Shanti Purva has some subdivisions. One of the subdivisions is Moksha Dharma Parva. It all talks about Vedanta and Upanishad. There comes the story. Janaka's guru Yajnavalkya shows a magical and illusory drishyam, scene maybe. Janaka's wealth is getting burnt. Yajnavalkya is delivering a discourse on Vedanta. Janaka is listening. At that time, Janaka's granary is getting burnt. And Janaka doesn't turn and see that. He is listening to Vedanta with the focus. Yajnavalkya impulse. Yajnavalkya stops giving the lecture and says, oh, you see, your granary is burning. Janaka doesn't turn because this is more important. Even if my whole granary is burning, more than that, the philosophy, the message which I am getting from a guru is more important. Therefore, please continue, he said. So, he is well known as a man of detachment. That man of detachment's only place of attachment is this girl, this daughter. Mameyam tanaye tiktva sneho mai nipatitaha. Such great father I have, Sita says here. And when my father and mother, you know Sita's mother's name, Sunayana. Both of them are growing me. And on seeing me in my marriage age, pati sanyoga sulabham vayo drishtva tu me pitaga chintam abhyagamat dhinaha vittanashat iva adhanaha. I need to get my child married. But she is matchless. Many kings, princes are asking for her. What to do? Janaka contemplates how to manage this situation. If I agree to one, another person will become angry. I have contacts in all directions. They all know about my daughter. So let me do one thing. Okay. I will arrange for Swayamvara. Okay. Swayamvare khila prataga. What is this Swayamvara? This bow, Shiva's bow, Varuna's bow, this huge bow, I will place in the court. One who lifts this bow and strings this bow will win the heart of my daughter, will win the hand of my daughter. This is the Panam. Panam in English is a pledge. Can I tell? Yeah. And many princes are coming. Very nicely Sita narrates this. Even in Balakanda, this story doesn't come. Many princes come. What happened to them? Sita narrates this with great excitement. Okay. Like Andal. Okay. Andal is narrating Rukmini Kalyanam. Krishna came and lifted up Rukmini, and he went. All those stories are there. But Andal is singing about how Shishupala lost these things. Kannalam kodithu கன்னிதன்னை கைப்பிடிப்பான் என்று அன்னார்ந்திருந்த சிசுபாலம் தேசழிந்து. Okay. Shishupala is a Sidumunji. Sidumunji. He is always angry to anybody who comes and talks to him. Therefore, nobody talks to him. Even Sidumunjis keep their faces pleasant, at least at the time of marriage. He doesn't know that. Annarndirunda Shishupala. Shishupala was seeing like this. Okay. What wonderful decorations for my marriage. He was going on seeing, watching these things. Since he was in solitude, he did not talk to anybody. He never knew what happened outside. Outside, Rukmini Kalyana got completed. Okay. Andal is specifically writing about how Shishupala loses. Okay. The same way here Sita Devi. Those princes bristling their moustache, they came and saw that bow. One person, he is trying to lift up. He got a catch. Like software engineers of modern times. He was hospitalist. Then another fellow came. Somehow he lifted up, but the bow fell on him. He was placed in a stretcher and he also went away. Another fellow was seeing all these things. He came and bowed the bow and said, I am a Shiva Bhakta. I only came here to have darshan of bow. That's all. All these funs are happening there. Finally, that great man, my man, came. தோள்கண்டார் தோளே கண்டார் தொடுகடல் கமலமன்ன தாள்கண்டார் தாளே கண்டார் தடக்கை கண்டாரு மகுதே. Collectifying the whole Mithila. Sri Ramachandra came there with Lakshmana following Maharshi Vishwamitra. Utshiptam saha kaushikasya pulakaihi sardham mukhairnamitam bhupanam janakasya samshayadiya sardham samaspalitam vaidehi manasaya samancha sahasa krishtam tato bhargava praudahankriti kandanena mahata tadbhagnam aisham danuhu. When he is lifting up the bow, he not only lifts up the bow but also lifts up the hair of Vishwamitra. Goosebump. Utshiptam saha kaushikasya pulakaihe. When he is bowing the bow, when he is bending the bow, he not only bends the bow but also bends the faces of the princess sitting there with arrogance. Sardam mukhair namitam bhupanam janakasya samshayadiya. He took the string, Rama, and what to say? Sodukinar. Non-kairai sodukinar. Ramachandra was whipped it. Whipped the string. He not only whipped the string, he whipped also the doubt of Janaka Maharaja. Okay. Samaspalitam. He then pulled the string. He not only pulled the string but also the heart of Sita Devi. Vaidehi manasa samancha sahasa krishtam tato bhargava prauda hankriti kandanena mahata. And finally he broke the, before that, he was hoisting not only the string of the bow but also the glory flag of Ikshaku Vamsha. Finally bow was broken, not only the bow but also the ahankara of Parashurama was broken. Praudahankriti, Bhargava Praudahankriti Kandanena Mahata Tadbhagnam Aisham Dhanuhu. So Janaka Maharaj is extremely happy on seeing this. He immediately arranges for marriage, but Sri Ramachandra says, my father has to come. Avijnaya pituschandam ayodhyadipatehe prabhoho. Janaka is very happy because on those days, okay, on seeing son-in-law as Pitrubhakta, father-in-law will become happy. Janaka Maharaja sends messengers to Dasharatha. On hearing this, Dasharatha also is overwhelmed with joy. He with his people, he with his relatives comes to Mithila. Still Janaka is little stressed within his mind. What will the king Dasharatha feel? Will he accept for this marriage? He is showing Purna Kumbha and asking Dasharatha, is it okay for you? Is it fine with you? Will you accept this marriage? He doesn't ask like that. Janaka doesn't ask like that. He will not ask like that because he has his own dignity. In a different way he asks. When can we arrange marriage? And that's his question. For which Dasharatha responds, Pratigraho Datruvashaha. In fact, this is called as Kanyaka Dana. And we are here only to seek and get. You are the offerer, therefore you only should tell when we can fix the date. They all are sitting, the Nishchayatambula happens. Truly, Janaka Maharaj fixes the date in Nishchayatambula. The day of marriage has come. All are extremely happy. The whole Mithila is in celebrative mood. The whole of the city is celebrating. Hope that any of you have been to Mithila? No idea. It's a beautiful city. Very nice. The whole city is getting resonated even up to our times with the name of Sita. Everywhere you can see this divine couple, Sita and Rama, throughout Mithila. Of course, after this I am going to Mithila. We have 9 days Ramayana program in Mithila. July 1st to 9th. Yes. Morning Ramayana part, Ramayana Parayana. The evening Ramayana Pravachana with Bhajan also. Sita Kalyanam Mahotsava is there. And you have Janak Mahal, where Sita grew, Sita was playing, Sita was sporting as a small girl. And also you have a great Mantapa where Sita Kalyanam happened. All are celebrating Rama Janmabhoomi, Rama Janmabhoomi, Rama Janmabhoomi. We have Sita Marhi. It is called Sita Marhi. Okay, which is nothing but Sita Janmabhoomi. That furrow from which Sita came, while Janaka was plowing. That furrow is there. Very nice town. And it's a capital city. Of course, Mithila is a capital city. You have airport. Capital city of, what is that state? Any idea? Yeah, it is nearby Bihar. It is in Nepal. Okay. In Nepal has some 6 or 7 states, in which Mithila is the capital city of some state. I have forgotten the state's name. Anyhow, marriage. Mithila is filled with the fun and frolic, the time of marriage. And all people came. Of course, marriage happens in the palace of King Janaka. That's interesting. Sita, Ramachandra is performing the fire ritual. Maharshi Vasishta is administering. And Maharshi Vasishta instructs Dasaratha to bring the bride. Bride is beautifully decorated by her own friends. Tatasitam samaniya sarvabharana bhushitam vidyut prabham vishalakshim snigdha kunchita murdhajam hamsankitena kshaumena kinchit pitena samvrutam vasitena uttariyena suraktena susamvrutam samakshamagне samsthapye raghavabhimuke tada Abravit Janako Raja Kausalyanandavardhanam Iyam Sita Mama Suta Sahadharma Charitave Praticha Chainam Bhadram Te Panim Granhishva Panina. Sita is well decorated. Today she had Mangala Snana for her marriage. And the Sakhis compete each other to decorate Sita with her curly hair, which are shining through the Mangala Snana, Snigdha Kunchita Murdajam. And she wears a sari, yellow in color. Kinchit Pitena means light yellow in color. And her mantle, Suraktena, red color. And the swans are painted in her border. Hamsankitena Chaumena Kinchit Pitena Samvrutam. Swan School, your school is Swan School. Okay. I saw there also. Now, what is the village? Baibri, not bribery. This Baibri, beautiful village. In that pool, I saw various swans playing. Okay. Hamsapakshi border in the edge of the robe, Sita's robe. Hamsankitena Chaumena Kinchit Pitena Samvrutam. Such great Sita Janaka brings there and says to Rama, Iyam Sita Mama Suta. She is Sita. Mama Suta, my daughter. Anyhow, if you see the wedding invitation and all, either whether bride or groom, you write their lineage. She is the granddaughter of so and so and daughter of so and so. The same way here also, lineage has to be told, but Janaka doesn't tell about lineage first. He says, Iyam Sita. He says directly the name. Why? These are all commentaries. Okay. Original text runs in the way, Iyam Sita, Mama Sutta, she is Sita, my daughter. But the commentary runs in this way. This is because Janaka Maharaja first thought, she is a divine child. Can I call myself her father? Am I qualified to call in that way? Then he was remembered of the divine voice, Asarira Vak. Evametam Narapate Dharmena Tanaya Tava. She is your child only. Then he says, Mama Sutta. Lineage may be great, Janaka Vamsha, but virtue is more important than lineage. Therefore, Janaka says, Sahadharma Charitava. She will be Anukula for your dharma. Okay, whatever dharma you do, she contributes in that. Sahadharma Charitava. Praticha Chaina. That is why she is called as Dharma Patni, right? And Praticha Chainam Bhadramte Panim Grunhishwa Panina. Janaka Maharaja unites Rama's hand with Sita's hand. She Adna describes in this way, like in a golden pillar, in a Marakata pillar, golden creeper is joined. Okay, like that, Sita's hand and Rama's hand are shining. Janaka is little afraid. Kannu pattuda kudadu. Drishti pattuda kudadu. Therefore, he blesses Bhadramte. May you be happy forever. This is how my marriage happened. Who said to whom? Sita said to Anasuya. Anasuya is extremely happy. Anasuya is a mystic person. She is a Siddha Purusha, Siddha Stri. You might have heard of some Siddhas bringing ornaments, okay, materializing ornaments. This is found in Ramayana also. Anasuya Mata, through her tapasya, materializes some golden ornaments and decorates Sita Devi by herself. See, do you know who is Anasuya? A person who is completely detached of all these things. But when it comes to the context of Sita, you don't see here 4 or 5 long chapters. So you also get detached with all these things. Don't touch ornaments. She doesn't give such kind of advice to Sita. She celebrates Sita. Okay, and she is not giving a huge Vedantic message here. She is curious to listen to Sita's marriage. That's a beautiful thing with the great souls, the Vedantins. Okay, they may be very great Vedantins, but they can move with anybody comfortably. Following the course of Sita, she is talking, listening to her own story of marriage, enjoying that, and decorating her with ornaments. She does not have any ornament. She doesn't wear also. But through her mystic power, she creates ornaments and offers to Sita there. Okay, and seeing Sita, she is very happy. Now you are with all these ornaments. May you be happy with Rama. Sita getting the blessings comes out. When Sita is coming out, Rama sees Sita. Rama is very happy. And there is one shloka. Kodandapanim gurum nana pushpapalaischa nana divya vibhushanaischa Divyanulepairapi premna sadhu parishkritam swadaitam Sitam muner bharyaya Društva bhagyamaho taveti maduram samslagamanam chatam Tvameva smarati prabho mama manaha kodandapanim gurum. This is my father's shloka. This is not found in Valmiki's Ramayana. Sri Anna wrote 100 shlokas. This is a Rama Stuti, Rama Kathamrita Sara, in which this shloka comes. On seeing Sita, Rama appreciates her. Rama is happy with Sita's decoration. In this context, shloka comes, may I meditate upon that Rama, Kodandapanim Gurum, who is the great Guru for all of us. Statement comes. Some devotee asked him, why the word Guru comes here? See, if Bharatha comes to Chitrakoota to have darshanam of Rama, if the word Guru comes there, it fits. Rama is appreciating Sita just by seeing her ornaments. Why the word Guru comes here? Then Sri Anna said, this is because Rama could have reacted in a different way. On seeing Sita getting decorated, he could have scolded. Why did you get ornaments here and there from all people? If Rama would have told like that, Sita would have felt bitter. In fact, Rama's heart itself would become bitter. Lakshmana is seeing this conversation of brother and sister-in-law. He also would have felt sorry. Atri Maharshi is sitting. He also will feel sorry for this. The whole thing will become bitter. But just by some sweet words, okay. When Sita comes there decorated, Rama feels happy and says, oh, we are blessed to have this Rishi Prasada. Rishi Mata's Prasada. Okay, Anasuya. Normally, Rishi's feminine gender is Rishika, for your information, in Sanskrit. In the Veda, several Rishikas come. Shashwati, Lopamudra, Anasuya, Romasha, Apala. So many Rishikas are there in Veda. So this is Rishika's Prasada. This is Rishipatni's Prasada. We are blessed. This is what Rama says. So Sita is also happy. Lakshmana is watching this couple. He is also happy. Atri Maharshi is also happy. Anasuya is also watching this. How Rama responds. She is also happy. By telling this story, I am also happy today. And you are listening. All of you are happy. Lokas samastas sukhino bhavantu. Okay. So this story makes everybody happy because Rama responds in a positive way. We should learn this from him. Therefore, he is Guru. Kodandapanin Gurum. It's a very nice story. The end of Ayodhya Kanta. Then starts Aranya Kanta. Next, Rama goes to the forest. Okay. So today, in this